Welcome back to Soap Center. I'm John Callahan from ABC's All My Children. One of the last opportunities I had to spend any quality time with special contributor Mimi Torchin was at Soap Opera Weekly's 10th anniversary party. So I was pretty happy when Mimi came to the Soap Center set to speak with soap legend Eileen Fulton. It's this week's Soap Center Spotlight.
Here we are, two little southern girls. I'm from Laredo, Texas. You're from Asheville, North Carolina, right?
Right.
Coming to the big city. I know when I got here, for me it was just like, here I was at home. Did you have that feeling?
Oh, yes, I certainly did. Back in World War II, my daddy was a chaplain in the Navy, and we moved to Staten Island. We went to operas and we went to Broadway shows, and I just couldn't wait to get back. Couldn't wait to get back to New York.
Yeah, I know, it's like Oz, isn't it?
Yes,
it's like
it
coming
is.
to the magic land.
It is.
You know, Lisa has had a lot of husbands over the years.
Oh, so is Eileen.
Well, not as many as
No.
Lisa, though. But my favorite is Dr. Bob, Don Hastings.
Well, he was my first. He was the love of Lisa's life. And of course, I loved Grant, and I loved Farley, his character, Earl.
And he's so
And I
handsome, isn't he?
especially adored Nick Costa.
Eduardo.
Eduardo. That was the happiest marriage Lisa had, because it only lasted a day. So I wasn't married long enough to know whether, it was going to work
That
or
was
not.
a great story.
I know.
But I still think that you and Don, because he's the funniest man alive. He is so much. Isn't
I
he fun
don't
to work
think
with?
the people realize how totally charming this man is. He has a sense of humor on the set that it's not disruptive. It's just funny.
Although you've had many husbands, you've only had one son, and yet.
Oh no, I've had two.
Have you had, of course, I forgot Scott Elwood. She was on Soap Opera Weekly's cover.
I forgot Scott.
Excuse
That's
moi.
okay. That's all right. I forgot him too. I never even knew I had him until Doug Marlin called up one day and said, "Listen, I'd like to write in another son for you." And I said, "How could I forget him?" He says, "Well, that's my job as a writer." So he worked out this wonderful
Only on
story.
soap operas do
Yes.
women have sons they don't remember having. I think, though, that there have been more actors playing Tom than have played all of your husbands put together.
Oh yes.
But Scotty Holmes has played it the longest, hasn't
Yes,
he? Do you
I
ever
love
feel
him.
sort of maternal towards him?
Yes, I do. I love him. He's another funny man.
Yeah, he's quite charming. You know, he has some things to say about you. You want to see what he says?
Oh my.
What is there not to say good about Eileen Fulton? She's one of the finest people on the planet. She's just always happy, always, even in times of turmoil and trouble, she's a grand lady.
That is so, isn't he handsome?
You've had a very good cast to work with over the years.
We have the best. We have the best.
40 years.
I love the young kids who've come on the show. They are charming and so talented. I'm really proud of them.
Do they turn to you for advice?
Well, I guess they do sometimes, but I'm not aware of advice. We talk things out.
This has been so much fun. We have to do this more often, right?
Yes,
Thank you
you're
so
on, honey.
much. Mwah. It was really great. Thank you.
I've loved it.
Coming up, part 2 of